Hey guys, Parfax here, and today we're bringing you a video on everything you need to do every day in New World. All right, let's get started. All right, we're here in New World, and we're at a secret spot. No, not really. We are up here in the northeast of Ebonscale at Sky Song Crypt, and we're not gonna kill every single mob. I'm gonna show you the rotation. But the reason we're here is because this is the thing that I believe is probably, well, the most valuable thing for you to do every single day in New World, pretty much no matter where you are in your gear progression. There are some very small outliers that if you are 625 in your full set and you don't need to do anything, I still think you should be doing this. But it is something you can do no matter what character you are, and that is getting your Gypsum Orbs. Now, this guy's going to go kill this mob, I think. I don't know what he's going to do. He might reset it on me. But the reason why we're doing this is we're getting 3 different gypsums. And those 3 are going to be obsidian, we're going to be getting topaz, and we're going to be getting our diamonds. We're going to bring this back to this guy here. We're bringing it on to me. And this first mob right here is actually going to give you your obsidian gypsum. He can give you a topaz as well. Now, let's show you where you get the other topazes from, and you're going to get your diamonds. Now, I'm sure you guys probably know, but your diamonds come from the little juniper bags. Those give you some gold, some juniper berries, and it'll give you 3 diamonds, well, a diamond each one. Kill that mob right there. We're going to kill him. And then this guy down here, Mordecai, will actually drop you a pretty important trophy material. So you want to make sure you kill him a lot. His name's Mordecai here, the Mortician. You kill those 3. Once you're done with that, you're just going to circle back around this way. You're going to go back up there, and you're going to kill the big dude again. Now, the big thing about killing that big dude is every 10 minutes is when you are eligible to get your obsidian. So if there's a lot of people here, sometimes they can, if you're a little bit slower on killing the other 2 guys, they can actually have the big guys spawn without him, or, without you being there. It's actually not a big deal. Just if you get to the point where your 10 minutes are up since the last time you got your obsidian, what I'll do is I'll kill the first guy. I won't go to Mordecai, and then I will go back down to the first guy in the church to make sure that we get that obsidian, because the obsidian is typically going to take you the longest. So there, you're getting your 3 juniper berries really quickly. You're going to get your 10 topaz more than likely before you get your 3 obsidian. And then you're going to get your last bit of obsidian. Now, the reason why I also like to go here is because it's going to help you get your 4th gypsum. And that is going to be emerald. These guys are just chasing me from so far away. Now, if you didn't know, there is a ton of high sip in between the Lover's Shrine here and as you go up this way. Or you can come here and you can kill the boars. Now, there's other places to get your boars quicker, but it is a place where you can get it while you're on your way up to the shrine. Now, one thing, if you didn't know, something that you can do, you hit K here, we're going to go to our trade skill. In order to get the emerald, you're, of course, going to need to get an aptitude level. What you can do, if you are maybe short on time, maybe tomorrow, you can only play for 10, 15, 20 minutes, or maybe just a half hour or 40 minutes. You don't really have time to, well, get a full level in, gathering, which is the thing that the harvesting here, which is the thing I probably get the most of. But if you see here, I'm almost all the way to there. I haven't gotten this one yet. So when I get on tomorrow, or, well, it's pretty early in the morning, so later on today, I'm going to do very little harvesting, and I'm going to get my emerald. So it's going to be really quickly for me to get that harvesting one. Now, another thing you can do is you can stack up a lot of mats and maybe get a smelting one or a weaving one, leatherworking, woodworking, stone cutting. You can get those all really easily, or even your ones up here, like your Arcana cooking. You can just stack pile the mats, and then when you get on, you can get that emerald super, super quickly. All right, next thing I'm going to show you is we're going to go up here to Shattered Mountain, and we're going to show you a couple things to do. All right, I'll be back in a second. So I'm up here in Shattered Mountain, and the reason why we're up here is because we're going to go here to this faction vendor. And the next thing we want to do is the 3 faction missions up here. Now, we have a couple picked right here, and you see here our daily bonus is 0 out of 3. So we've already done this. If it says 3 out of 3, then you know you're good to do them again. Now, the only one we have up here is the gather intel, but the only 2 you're going to do is the gather intel, and the one that's like right-ish here, somewhere around there, where you just have to sit there and wait for a minute and 30 seconds for it to go. These are really quick. These are by far my favorite place to actually do missions. If you have a place where you want to do missions, that is fine. You can do those there. But it is something I do every day because you're going to get the bonus rewards. Now, why are we doing this? Well, we're doing this because you can actually buy another orb here, another Gypsum Orb, to upgrade our gear. This is the main thing of what we're going to be doing here. We're going to be, just trying to pump up our gear, pump up our gear, pump up our gear. We're going to be doing this just very efficiently and trying to utilize the time we have in the game, and getting these orbs is necessary. Now, if you have a little bit extra time, doing your 2 OPRs is actually the next thing that I would do, because doing the OPR, it's going to give you it's going to give you actually a couple things. One, it's going to give you gold. 2, it's going to give you your gypsum. If you get 2 of them, each time you do one, you get a gypsum, and, well, at least up to 2 a day. And you need 2 of them to actually turn in for the cast. And it's going to give you faction tokens. Those faction tokens are going to help you get to those orbs. This orb down here. You can buy it every day. And if you do the 3 missions, at least 3 missions, and those 2 faction missions, you're really close. I think you're about 1,000 short, so maybe you have to do like 1 more mission. But it's really easy and really quick, especially to do those missions, to get the 7,000 you're going to need per day to do it. Now, we're not going to go over how I upgrade my gear too much, but the really quick TLDR is get your orbs, make casts. So if I want to, the first thing I did is I wanted to pump up my bow. So what I did is I would open, let's say, amulet, chest, and earring, and, well, let's see, we'll buy amulet, bow, chest, earring, footwear. Okay, so what I would do is I would open my footwear for 100. I'd put it into my bow. I'd open my earring, put it in my bow, my chest, put it in my bow, my amulet, put it in my bow. And then once my bow is now maxed as hard as high as it could go, I'd open up my bow cast and put it into my bow. I did that all the way until I got it to 620. Once I got it to 620, I focused on another piece of gear. The reason why we did that is because in order to go from 600 to 620, it's like 1666, I believe, umbral shards. To get from 620 to 622, it is 1700 umbral shards, and it is not nearly worth the returns you get for it. The diminishing returns are extreme. The only reason why you want to go for 625 is to get to the point where you have enough items at 620, you can start pushing past it. Now, a big thing is on your weapons, to get them to 620, you get the extra stat point here. So you see I have 31 into dex, as well as my rapier 31 into dex. So it gives you the extra stat point. I don't remember exactly where it is. It's like 622, 623 on your armor, somewhere around there. And I think jewelry is like a little bit off. I will let you know in the future when exactly it is. I don't know exactly offhand. I think armor might be 625 and jewelry might be 623. I'm not sure. Actually, let's bump it to 623. Let's go 622. This is actually the next item I want to upgrade anyway. 622, we did not get the extra point. Let's go 623. I'm pretty sure it's 623. 623. So 623, you want to pump your jewelry too, because it's going to give you that extra stat point. Extra 623. You basically just want to do it that way. Now, obviously, the last thing you want to do, and we're not going to harp on it, is going to be doing your cooldown mats. I do mine in Everfall. It doesn't really matter where you're doing it, but you're going to want to get your, your Asmodium, your Runic Leather, and your Phoenix Weave at least. Make sure you check it on the server. Most of the time, you can do these at a profit every day, but I'm sure all of you guys know how to do that. All right, guys, thanks for watching. This is a really quick video on the things that I do every day. This is just to be, I do more than this. Obviously, I'm doing some gathering, I'm doing some PvP, I'm doing some, odds and ends things, but these are the things I try to make sure I do at least every single day to make sure I'm not falling behind, I'm getting my umbral shards, and I'm continuing progressing my character for very, very little amount of time. All right, guys, if you've made it this far in the video, please slap a like on the video here. Make sure you subscribe for all the videos. Man, I can't talk. And we have Blunderbuss stuff coming out. We have a bunch of stuff. I'm sure if you go look past in my videos, you're going to see a bunch of things from Blunderbuss stuff, tips and tricks. We're doing it all here, so make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.